Hi again everybody, welcome back to another video. Thank you for joining me today. I'm making today's intro short and sweet guys because I'm sure you're really fed up of me saying the same thing every single week, and now it's twice a week. So we're going to get straight on with the video today. One of my other most asked questions is, what do I use in my bucket to clean my walls? So I'm going to go ahead and show you exactly what I do today. So first off, you just need your bucket, a couple of microfiber cloths. It's always handy to have tons of these in the house because I use them to clean everything. You just got to be pouring some water into the bowl along with some washing up liquid. Make sure that your water is nice and warm because you can't really clean very well with cold water. And there you have it guys, let's go and clean the walls. I will show you how to get rid of more stubborn stains off the walls in a minute, but let's crack on. Okay guys, what I will say to you is all my paint is silk paint because I knew that I would have to wipe it often. With having lots of children around the house, you're always going to have like finger marks or hand marks on your walls if you've got young kids. I mean, realistically, it probably won't happen as much as in my house because I've got lots of kids running around. But what I'm saying to you is, if you have got matte paint, the chances are, if you try and wipe your walls down, the paint's all going to come off on the cloth. So I don't want to be held responsible. I am warning you now, if it is matte paint, you do this at your own risk. But if you've got silk paint, like I have, silk paint is wipeable. So here goes. We've got a microfiber cloth, we've got a bucket with some hot soapy water in, just some fairy liquid, dish detergent, you know what you wash your dishes with if you're in America, because I know you call things differently over there. And then you're just going to wring your cloth out, and all I do, literally, is just wipe my walls down like so. You can see the colour difference now because the wall is wet. That does dry back to the normal colour. And that's all I do basically, is just wipe them down with some warm water and fairy liquid. And then when I've done that, I'll get a dry microfiber cloth and I'll just give it a little dry down. And it's as simple as that. And it's cheap, you know. I don't really bother buying loads and loads and loads of different cleaning products for different things because a bowl of hot soapy water or your bleach or what have you that you use for your bath, your sinks, you know, it's cheap and cheerful and it does the job just as well. Okay, so I'm going to show you now how to sort of clean more dirtier bits of the walls, what fairy liquid won't get off. Okay guys, so if you've got a more stubborn stain that you need to get off your wall, just use some bicarbonate of soda. I'm using like an old takeaway tub here. Just pour some bicarb into the tub, and then you want to get a little bit of water here, and you're going to mix it into like a paste. You don't want it really, really runny as such, but you don't want it really, really thick either. So just use a bit of initiative really. Right. Give it a good stir. Right, that'll do. Okay everyone, so I've actually found some scuff marks on my wall. Now these are the sort of marks that I know the fairy liquid and water will not get off. They won't touch it. I just want to let you know that for those people in America, baking soda here is actually called baking powder over where you are. So that is what I'm using. It's funny how obviously in different states we call things differently. So if ever anyone has heard of baking powder, it is actually just what I'm using now, the baking soda. Okay, so for this, we'll use a wet cloth. So I'm just going to wring out my wet cloth. You don't want to be putting it on a dry cloth because it's not going to sort of do the same job. And then you're going to dip your cloth in your bicarbonate of soda, not baking soda, I'm getting confused now. And this is quite an abrasive type of a a product when it's mixed into a paste, which is what you actually want, but it's not too abrasive. It's not going to sort of fetch your paint off your wall. So if you can see the stains here, they're sort of scuff marks where the kids might have rammed the rocking horse into it. We're just going to gently rub it into the wall. And I don't know if you can see, but that's actually fading now. The pink stuff is actually really, really good for getting scuff marks off your UPVC, but I would imagine it would be too abrasive to be rubbing on your walls to get marks off. As you can see, we need a little bit more, so I'm just going to put a bit more onto my cloth. And you can rub quite hard if you've got silk paint, because it does not fetch your paint off the wall. That is the beauty of the bicarbonate of soda. It's coming off really nicely. Just going to get some more on my cloth. It will sort of rub off onto your carpet, so just make sure you give that a bit of a hoover or something if it does, or just pick it up and put it back in your tub. See, that's perfect. It's got all of those stains off. I need to do a load more in a minute when I finish this video. You can see there's quite a few scuff marks. I'm just rinsing my cloth again to get the paste off of it, so that I can then just wipe my wall down with just a plain damp cloth. And there you go, guys. The marks have gone. And I'm just going to give it a quick dry. That will then dry back to the normal colour. And there you have it. I've got quite a few more to tackle now when I end this video. But if you've got a few horrible marks on your walls, just give it a go. Honestly, it's just a bit of bicarbonate of soda mixed with a little bit of water, and then you just rub it onto your wall. And as you can see, that part of the wall is nice and clean again. Okay, guys, I'm going to head off. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Do let me know if you try it, what you thought, and I'll see you on Saturday. You take care. Bye.